That's the idle smoke at the station. What we want to get is some ground-based buttons that you can push, you know, now arriving, blah, blah, blah. Then when you're done at the station, take off. Do a couple laps. Oh boy, somebody's gonna have some fun. Oh my God. There's the idle. I wish I had something black to show you, but I don't. There it is. Idle smoke. It's so cool. And it keeps the heater cool, but it also keeps the smoke going, so when you take off, you just take off and it's smoking. Oh, is it a smooth one? I worked on this dude the last 4 or 5 days pretty hard, and I feel good about it. Can't do it in those turns. From 12 volts to 13 volts, it picks up a lot of speed, but it really doesn't help you. That's 11. It hits a turn. Not happy about it. There's 12. I guess 12's about all you can get out of it slow. It has to have enough torque. Well, I don't know what anybody wants to do. People pull 75 cars and all that baloney. I don't know. It is fun, but I think with this engine, with that tender and the right kind of paint, you know, where the paint ties it together, I think that will be awesome. You know, this body is just so beat up, and I have copper rod. I just put it in. I didn't have the right stuff, so I just put a rod in there. But, you know, if you paint this, the only thing that I'm kind of still bugged about, not warm. I mean, you can know it's a little warm, but certainly not hot. So I'm feeling really good about this. The thing I wanted to do was try to bring this in, but the doggone harnessing and the connectors. Now, that's something I can replace. And when I find a better solution, you know what I can do? I can send the harness out and the board, so you just bolt everything together and plug it in, and then a shorter link, and then we can see, you know, I test it all out here, make sure it's right, and then we can go from there. So that is something we can change later. It's not a big deal, so I feel okay about that, but I really would like it to be tighter. But this is where I had to go. I did fix this piece back here, so we now have at least some compliance in this up-down motion. I don't know how much you have in your track, but this will handle about 2 millimeters or 3 up and down at that wheelbase, right? I mean, yeah, you can take it up a hill and all that as long as you keep the rate of the curve change reasonable. But I think that's going to do it. I think I've done what I can do. I've made a video of assembling everything, taking this apart and back together multiple times, and I've learned myself how to do it more effectively and more efficiently, safely and repeatable. And the engine, I hate to say this, I was fitting something on here and I dropped the whole damned engine. I mean, 4 or 5 feet. I was sick. I said bad words. But this engine has been dropped before. It's not the first time, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to cut all that off and put on something new anyway. But thank God it wasn't someone else's. This is one of mine old ones, so it's okay. But I got to be more careful. I sat it down, but it was just a little off, and the engine was way in it, and it just went boom when I turned my back. Okay, so this feels good, looks good, works well. There's still some things, but I have to stop. You know, I just can't keep doing. I fixed everything I think it needs to be fixed, and it will run, and you can do the details. And if I change that later, I'll send an update to it. Okay. So I'll post the earlier video so you can see how it went together. I'll show you one of the problems that I overcame with a different move than I thought, so it doesn't look so bad. But I think we're going to be okay. I really do. I've got all the trucks tuned up. I had one bad wheel that wasn't picking up power. Found out what it was, fixed it, and I think we're going to call it. I think I'm going to call it tonight. That's it. It's 5:30. That was my last road test. I think tomorrow I'm going to button it up, wrap it. I'm going to think about how to package it so it can't get hurt in the root and whatnot. And I'm going to start putting number 2 and number 3 in their final state with everything I've done on all 3 engines, so that everybody has the same changes. So this guy's going to get some updates. Not a lot, but I made a change to that part. There's my call. Got to run. Later.